How y'all doing, man? Joseph Walker, man, with Exotic Boerboels VA out here in Cleveland, Ohio. East Cleveland, Ohio. You know, I've been welcome out here to East Cleveland, Ohio, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, you always welcome here from me. You know that.
Yes, sir.
So, Walt, you brought your dogs back. They getting ready. We got Peppa. We got Booby.
Yeah.
Dynamic duo.
That's my babies right there, man. My babies. Oh man, that's my heart right there.
I know all about the dogs, but tell the audience, a little bit about your experience starting with Booby.
Oh man, so Booby, my first dog. I got Booby about 4 years ago. Booby, and I did, I didn't know. So how I got into it, I was like, man, I just bought a house. I need to reward myself with a dog to protect my house, So I did my research on it. I was like, should I get a Cane Corso? So I said, let me look at other stuff. I said, what other massive breeds? And then I ran across the Boerboels. And I was like, man, I like that dog. And I said, I want that dog in black. So I did my research on all the breeders. I talked to many different Boerboel breeders, and the one that stuck out to me was Exotic Boerboels. Exotic Boerboels, because from the jump, it was just very, very genuine. It wasn't just like, hey, well, I got these dogs for this price. It was like, it was like I went through a tutorial when I was getting ready to purchase my dog, and he broke down all the goods and bads that people run into with these dogs, and he wanted to make sure it was like an interview process. I didn't know it was an interview process for myself, like to see if I was a eligible applicant for this dog, for this breed. So it was just awesome, and that just pretty much showed that he takes pride in his work.
Yeah, we went through 3 litters, I think 2 or 3 litters.
Yes.
To arrive at Booby.
Absolutely.
We wanted something very specific, and we had a lot of dogs available. We knew that.
Yeah, I want something exclusive. I want something exclusive right there. So that's what I wanted. I wanted a black Boerboel, and that's what I got. And I handpicked it. I wanted the one that I want, and that's what I got.
That black is beautiful, the way the coat shines and everything.
Absolutely. I can't go anywhere without somebody saying, man, what is that? Look at the coat on him. Look at the coat. And that's that raw feed right there.
Yeah, and the genetics and the way that, it all comes together with the black dogs. The Boerboel in general is a beautiful dog.
Absolutely. Very majestic, man, as they would say. You see him walk, you see the body structure, it's like, it's so beautiful, man. It's so beautiful. I that's why I take all. I be taking a lot of time to make videos of them, because I just love how they look. I take pride in my dog. I work them out. I make sure they eat well. And it's something that you got to take pride in.
Yeah, for sure. It's important. It's like your children. You want to give them the best so they can represent you well.
And they are part of the family too.
That's right. That's right. They looking good. They be like, "That's my dog. That's my dog."
I talked to my mom. My mom was like, "You got 4 children over there." I'm like, "Wait a minute, Mom, what?" I got 2. She's like, "Yeah, Booby and Peppa." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. Those are your babies too." So that's awesome. That's awesome.
But bruh, so we talked about Booby, but tell us about Peppa. So you decide to get another one?
Man, look, I couldn't get enough. I got Booby. I was like, man, this is so awesome. And I was like, man, I got to get another one. But this time when I was looking, I was like, you know what? I love the black, but I want to check it into something different. I like the black and tan. The black and tan was awesome. I love that color, and like just that color with the structure of the Boerboel is just exclusive, number one. And it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful,
Yeah, those markings. And I mean, growing up with Rottweilers, growing up with Dobermans, we have that natural awareness that this signals guard dog. This signals big dog. You know what I'm saying? This signals dangerous dog that you don't want to mess with.
It's a major deterrent,
Right.
It's like You know, I've seen it where like instances where I'm walking the dog and somebody walks, they like, whoa, let me go on the other side of the street.
I love that. I love that. I love
Let
that.
me go to the other side of the street to get away from this dog, right?
Right. And it's like, okay, you know, you don't mean no harm. I don't mean you no harm. I can see from a distance that we're both safe.
It is just a sign of respect.
Yeah, it's respect. I like that about my dogs.
Respect.
I really do. I really appreciate that they have that type of presence.
Absolutely. And then we're also we have with my dogs we have a great connection. They're companions. You know that's where companion comes in, and I have a very very good relationship with my dogs, and they understand when it's like they understand when it's like, all right, it's a time to be on the alert, and they understand when it's like, hey, stand down. There's no danger around. So and they feel that, and I have different communications just to let them know, hey, everything is good. So it's like I could have a party going on. I could have a party going on at the house with a bunch of people inside there walking around with Booby and Peppa, both of them loose, and they're just minding their, they might be sitting over in a corner just, laying down, or just, they looking for somebody to give them a rub or something. It's super cool because everybody knows that they're family and they're good dogs, and nobody's worried about anything, Some people, if you're new to my house, they come in, they like, whoa, that's a big dog, But after a few minutes of coming in, they understand that that the dogs are very welcoming and they're very friendly.